Swings back in, too far. No chance for Khwaja Nafe. The umpire has a boundary. Bias. Signal's by is a bit harsh on the keeper. Swung back in appreciably. He's a skill there from Afridi. The ball before swung away, and then on that occasion you see the angle of the seam heading, trying to set Renshaw up here. Will it be the outswinger again now? Bit of an inquiry. Afridi, well, he's enjoying his work. That man on screen, he's had an impressive series as Pakistan skipper. Missed out today with the bat, but that can happen, playing aggressively at the top of the order. But it's the tone he's set and the example he's set for the rest of his batting order that's been impressive. Now he's rotating his bowlers beautifully in his power play. Been all over Australia in this series. Oh, swing back in, that has gone down the leg side. There was shape, started too straight. This time it is 4 wides. Well, I don't think he'd be too concerned, because at the end of the day, he's swinging this new ball appreciably. And that's what Pakistani fans will be getting excited about heading into this T20 World Cup. They've got swing and pace up front, and then 4 mystery spinners bowling through the middle. Good luck beating them, Buzzard. They're going to be right up there in the favourites. The one aspect that you wanted to get ticked was Shaheen Shah Afridi back in form. The ball that is swinging, then he is at his best. Babar got runs. Everything going in the right direction. Another swing back in. Must be a single leg side. This is Mitchell Marsh. Couple of deliveries just outside off stump. Then the big in swinger right on the stumps. That's the way that he sets up batters, and especially with the new ball, he's so good with the ball coming back in. Hits the pad, hits the stumps for fun. Well, he's highly experienced now. Hasn't played a lot of cricket recently. Went to Big Bash with Brisbane Heat. Came back early with injury. The ramp shot doesn't work, and Shaheen Shah Afridi has another. Well, Renshaw can shake his head all he wants. That was a poor shot. Low percentage shot against someone like Shaheen Afridi, who's swinging the ball both ways. He's taken a gamble and paid the price. Once again, got out like this the other night. Very difficult to trust the pace and the bounce. This particular wicket being a used wicket against a new ball. So a low percentage option, he pays the price. He departs for 1, and Australia now 16 for 3. Stoinis in at number 5. Oh, inside edge. This has been a fabulous over. Lots of swing, lots of craft from Shaheen Shah Afridi. Australia 17 for 3. trying the ramp shot. He's done that a couple of times. Once against left arm spin, got it on the pads. This time against Shine Shah Afridi. Not the surface that you can trust Browns and actually be able to play that shot with comfort. In any case, Shine Shah Afridi has got a couple of wickets. Now the challenge is with Abrar. Abrar has been the best spinner for Pakistan. Not been able to pick him. He's bowled it slowly. The googly's been very potent, so it doesn't get any easier.
What a well-balanced bowling lineup this is, Bazin. So exciting leading into this T20 World Cup with all the options at their disposal.
And if the pitch offers a little bit of support for the spinners, Pakistan are well served. Plenty of spin bowling all-rounders and specialists. Mr. Spin, oh, that is great effort from the captain in first slip. All just turned and was always going away from him.
Well, Stoinis has not picked this at all. Leg spin up, just playing away from his body. Great effort from Pakistan skipper Salman. Nearly reeled it in. Full stretch to his right.
Off the back foot and get a single this time. A Fikr-free moment. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. It's been a very uncharacteristic performance from Australia with the ball, now with the bat. A lot of unforced errors. Maybe they're just looking at the bigger picture and you just want to get to Sri Lanka right now. Because Pakistan have been far the better side. Batting, bowling, even in the field, they've been superior. Oh, that's powered through. Off the back foot, just for once, Abrar dropping slightly short, so gave Stoinis time.
Yeah, great option this from Marcus Stoinis. Plays back, but hits with a straight bat. And beats mid-on, who's up in the ring to his left. So well played. Much better option.
He's back again, and this time finds the gap on the offside. He's hit that extremely hard. So back-to-back boundaries to end the fourth. Australia 27 for 3. Boundaries from Stoinis in that previous over, but it's been all Pakistan. And because of the 2 wickets that Shine Shah Afridi has had, he's been given another over. 2 for 9 in his first couple. He's getting the ball to swing. Nicely timed through the offside with that deep point in play. They come back for the second quickly.
Cameron Green's been the standout Australian batter in this series so far. A couple of 30s already. Hasn't quite got off to the flyer tonight, but what he has done well is when he's picked his target, he's been able to get 2 or 3 consecutive boundaries in and over. So at the moment, he's just riding this storm of Shaheen Afridi out.
Change of pace. Hello Hair Shampoo, 100% confidence with dandruff-free hair. Australia go to Sri Lanka for the initial part of their World Cup campaign, and I suspect there'll be a lot of spin bowled against them. Drifts down leg side, so they'll just race away to the fence.
Yeah, not quite getting the line right there, but it can happen when the ball's moving around the way it has been. Just flipping the pad. Going down to fine leg. But the concern for Australia is just the form. You know, they're going to get challenged in these conditions, so there's a number of players that are nowhere near their best. And then there's a number of players who haven't had a great lead-in, who haven't played a lot of cricket. Josh Hazlewood, for one, he'll be working back to full fitness, and he's a massive inclusion in this Australian team because we've seen them struggle in the power play with the new ball. Today was a little bit different. I thought Dwarshuis bowled well. They've been relying on spin up front.
Round the wicket now, changes the angle. Shaheen Afridi. Not very often that Shaheen Afridi gets a third over in the power play, but throughout the series, Pakistan haven't really relied on the fast bowlers. Today there is swing. We know how important Shaheen Afridi is. It's good that he's getting a run. Pace off inside edge. Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV in Rex Zio. Charge fast, drive smart.
You talk about Afridi bowling three on the bounce. I think it's really good aggressive captaincy from Salman because he's swinging the ball. He's got two new early wickets. Keep him on, get his confidence up. Hopefully get him another wicket here.
Tight lines from Shaheen Afridi. Australia 34 for 3 after 5.
Stadium once again, and once again they find their home side on top of the game, having the opposition 33 for 3 in the 5 overs, 3 big wickets. And for the first time in the series, wickets to the seam from Pakistan. Shaheen Afridi with a couple, and now his colleague with the new ball will take the 6th over. Naseem Shah, just the 1 over in the previous game. Now to Green. Run quick, run hard. Had to hit. Yeah, find yourself on the big screen. Pakistan will be very happy with this performance once again. Yes, still a long way to go in the game, but the first half done right. And in terms of impacting the power play also. 3 wickets, 3 early wickets. Yeah, it was close. Look right, and he finds himself on screen after.
It was so good to see Shaheen Afridi actually getting the ball to wobble in the air and picking up few wickets. That'll be a confidence booster for him. He's been away from this format for a while. And looked completely off the boil in the previous outing. Looks dialed in this one. And it's time for Naseem Shah to make his mark.
We spoke about this earlier as well in terms of the coaching group or the leadership group obviously going through the personnel available to them, just eyeing out combinations, who might be the two seamers, whether they play three seamers. Obviously all will be condition dependent, the surface dependent once they get to Sri Lanka and have a look and make an assessment. They definitely have some real potent strikers, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Naseem Shah, Salman Mirza in there as well.
But still, you've got to have a well-rounded bowling attack. And not always spinners are going to win you the game. You should have the variety. Naseem Shah, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Salman Mirza are the pacemen in the Pakistani squad, along with Fahim Ashraf, who's a canny operator. Not a tear-away fast bowler, but bowls intelligently. He's got plenty in his repertoire.
Came down a touch early. I think the other thing as well in that, Amir, is in spite of making changes in every game, making combination changes, position changes, Pakistan have still managed to win and win comfortably. It's not been an excuse or a safety net that we're just trying players, and I think that is also a very important sort of mindset and a good space to be for Pakistan heading into the World Cup.
Yeah, you've got to throw your players in the deep end. To be able to find out how a certain talent can be used.
There is a great way for the use of the WeGoTel mobile. It is a selfie moment.
Now that's a selfie. Pouting. Without pouting, there is no selfie.
Now, how's that for a photograph? What an advert for the game. Young and old, one and all, everyone in, families in numbers, supporting both sides. Making lovely memories. Good start from Naseem, just the 4 singles of his first. Power play done, Australia 38 for 3. Well, reel it all back in. Power play not done, over not done. It is a free hit. Naseem Shah has overstepped.
It wasn't marginal, he was clearly over the line. Now there's falling a no ball. You can bring a Dyer.
Just over the 2 men on the offside behind square. Abrar with the cleanup job, Simon partnership. So the over closes with a couple of the free hit. Power play now done is 41 for 3. .167 off 84. Required rate just a touch under 12. It's a long way to go from here for Australia, having lost the 3 important wickets. Stoinis in green rebuilding, 25 of 20 the partnership at the moment. And change of bowling. Shadab now into the attack.
Has bowled well, Shadab, throughout the series. And more impressive thing about his bowling, that control he has shown after his comeback. And he's brave enough to bowl those googlies, flippers, top spinners. And wicket-taking option for Pakistan.
Another feature along with all of those attributes you just mentioned, Ahmed, is especially in yesterday's game, it was great to see Shadab not afraid to give the ball a little bit of air, flight the ball, put more revs on it. Wonderful dismissal ball to the left-handers. Just got the ball to go just above the eye-line, dip, grip and turn. A leg spinner that has been in and out because of injury, Shadab just finding his form now with the ball as well.
Yeah, initially in his career, he was releasing the ball very late. Now he releases the ball very early. So there is a loop and more revs on the ball. Makes him a potent bowler. And he's more side on now.
It's all about consistency, being repeatable, and hence why you can guarantee consistency in terms of groupings. Touch short or touch wide. It's time for Pakistan's most well-known home appliance brand, Super Asia. It's got the magic of one touch. Shop online. Horizontal bat down the ground, pierces the field. Boundary after 16 deliveries, 7 done, 48 for 3.
He's been very up to the job. Start deliveries at the moment. Not trying to turn the ball away from the right-handers.
Australia here looking for a partnership. The only thing they have to bear in mind is they can't let for the runway to rocket to sky high, which is already north of 12. Once again, placement immaculate. Cameron Green picks up another boundary.
He generates a lot of power, and that's because of that quick swing of the bat. And he knows where the gaps are. likes to sit on the back foot. Cameron Green.
Support for both sides. Maybe one just outnumbering the other. 7 of the first 3 from Nawaz. Trying those big pockets into the leg side. Made with enough force, pick up a boundary. Otherwise looking for 1s and 2s. You can pick up Pakistan's finest in the Tapal Tea Lounge. Garam chai for Pakistani fans enjoying the cricket. Experience you really want to have.
To be in the Tapal Tea Lounge is an event rather than an experience.
It's probably, oh, there you go, it's picking up onto everyone. Cool, chilly evenings. Tapal tea keeping one and all warm. Maybe Amir, you could be the next guest in that lounge. And you can choose who you want to take with you.
Obviously you. You'll teach me how to enjoy a cup of tea. Karachiites love their tea. 58 for 3.
Pakistan and their spin contingent. Worthy note over the difference between the two sides definitely been the average turn and the pace. In particular, the Pakistan spinners, 84.9 Ks, more degree of turn compared to Australia. Predominantly looking to dart it in, lesser flight. Definitely paid dividends, great dividends for Pakistan in terms of spin. Having said that, just the 1 wicket to spin so far, courtesy Nawaz. Come on, let's see. Oh, it's lovely. Kids out in numbers, great sight as always. Drags him down, but tall man Cameron Green just keeps his back foot in line.
That was a slow delivery, but the trajectory was ever deceiving. For a moment he thought he could step out, then decided against it. Bailed out at the right time, Cameron Green. Good glove work behind the stumps from Khaja Nafi.
Another great delivery. This time going onto the back foot. The turn does him again.
Absolutely, that was a chance. But that ball was traveling. That ball spun sharply.
Really tough calling that chance. For some of the viewers who might have been thinking, big shout, maybe just sliding down. Shadab's asking, played on, going down. Plenty of discussion. Salman Aliya asking for some surety. Don't think they're quite convinced. Salman thinks there's bad just in time, I reckon. All right, then over to you, Tariq Rashid.
Director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Start with front on, please. There is a bat involved. The ball is close to the bat. To confirm, can I have ultra edge, please? Waiting for the ultra edge. Still waiting for the ultra edge. Stand by. Ultra edge is building up. Ultra edge is coming. Keep rolling, roll it back. Roll it forward. Yeah, roll it back all the way. All the way. Now roll it forward. Nice and slow, frame by frame. Nice and slow, frame by frame. Yeah, satisfied. There is a spike as the ball is net to the bat. I made my decision for the big screen. Sorry, go back to on-field umpire. Stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen, make a signal.
Well, Pakistani captain was pretty much sure that there was bat involved. But wicketkeeper and the bowler were able to persuade Pakistani captain to go for it.
Yeah, this also on the slow motion replay. It felt like it pitched outside leg stump. So all of it in the favor of the batsman. It was a delayed review taken eventually. Salman Ali Agha asking all the right questions, and he was correct in the end. There you go, just see it pitched out, probably way outside leg stump to be honest, and then straight onto the bat. End of the over, another good one goes by for Pakistan. 9 done, 60 for 3. The white worm and the green one not looking eye to eye with each other. 3 early strikes against Australia, and the worm just dipping away. 44 of 38 now, the partnership. Another 148 required of the last 11 overs. 2 experienced campaigners for Australia occupy the crease. Stoinis in green. And you feel they need to have a big partnership here and also pick up some boundary momentum. Chopped on, dragged on. End of Stoinis. Nawaz has to.
Yeah, on a pitch like this, where there is a grip on offer for the spinners, you cannot back away from leg stump that much. And to be able to force the ball with a lot of strength into the gap. Not for the first time, we have seen a batsman getting out in a similar fashion. Breaks. A profound smile on his face. Stoinis goes for 23, 60 for 4 Australia.
With that, we all just take a break for drinks. the one final time from the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore in this 3-match series. Pakistan already clinching the series 2-0 and now looking for a whitewash. It'll only be the third time that Australia is on the receiving end of a T20 series whitewash. And that was the 4th wicket to fall. Very slow turn through the air, off the surface, and Stoinis chops on.
He has come out to bat and he's off the mark now.
His second go in this series. First game, really make an impact. Still obviously looking to make an impression on the international circuit. Best of 45. Now with the slip, Nawaz.
Captain of the coach. Team discussion. Why not bowl yourself for one? You haven't bowled in this series at all.
Making sure the rope didn't take Hassan off his feet as well. Well, you can catch your phone. It is a Vigotel prize. They are the official handset partners. Get free phones if you are in the ground. Some lucky winners tonight. Great feeling. Skipper probably the best in business.
Yeah, Babar Azam had omnipresence. When you talk about catches in the series, 6 of them. Excellent catching we have seen from Babar Azam. That's a classic left-armer dismissal. Wide of the crease, created a bit of angle, had the batsman looking to play the ball on the onside, bit of turn, and off-stump knockback. Beautiful.
That's an exceptional piece of left-arm spin bowling. Turn. That is a great delivery. Spectacular stuff from Nawaz, picking up his 3rd wicket, an important one as well. Green goes for 22. Halfway mark in the stage, Australia 63 for 5.
Pakistan have been relentless once again. 63 for the loss of 5. Australia at 6s and 7s. Mitchell Owen, 15 matches, best of 50. It's just the quality of bowling and batting that has been so watchable. On the bounce to the man at cover.
Well, rare miss there. Misfield was. Cost them a single. What a piece of bowling this was. Look at that. Great angle in. Pitches and turns and hits top of off. Does Cameron Green. All ends up. He's happy with that, Nawaz.
Yeah, I mean, problem is once you are not near the ball, then you're allowed to spin. That is exactly what Nawaz did. Angle plus spin. Beautifully bowled. The ball is definitely gripping more in the second part of this contest. But he's ripping them. Bowling a great line, Shada.
And look at the footwork there from Mitch Owen, just shuffling across the crease. Doesn't get a stride in the ball. He's got to be really decisive here. Either get forward or get back.
Once again, it's an excellent crowd. 32,226 tonight. Massive audience. And Australia have got to be given credit for getting so many fans in the house. A second consecutive full house here at Lahore. And little Zainab's is there as well. Ali, yeah, he's, sorry, Taimur it is. Ali is still in the court. Right, Shadab then, none for 13, hasn't picked up a wicket yet. Oh, is whacked, but once again there's a fielder there. The angles have been covered. And after 11, 68 for 5. Australia once again being overpowered here. First with the bat and now with the ball, and that's been a sequence, Simon. So what is it after BBL? Difficult to adjust to low bounce, slowness of tracks here in Pakistan.
Combination of things, that's definitely one of them. That's been the big challenge for them. Completely alien conditions for a lot of these younger Australian players that haven't experienced these conditions before. But the other part of it is the Pakistan team have put them under huge pressure with their skills being at the top of their game, whether it's been with the bat, whether it's been with the spinners. And earlier tonight, it was great to see Shaheen Sharafridi back to his best with that new ball, swinging it both ways at good pace too. A couple of times there, just around the 140 mark, and that's encouraging for him because he's been probably a little bit below that speed in recent times, and we all know when he's hitting that 140k plus mark and swinging it both ways at pace, he is a serious proposition, not only with the new ball but also at the back end of the innings, and makes it an exciting time in Pakistan cricket with what's coming up. He starts firing, got spinners firing, and they got some of these young batters as well. Usman Khan didn't play tonight, he's been impressive. And even young Nafe tonight, he was great to watch, but he's got to turn those 20s now into something a bit more substantial. Shadab Khan's been excellent, bat and ball, that man on screen, well, he probably arguably has been the most impressive because of the way he's gone about it, not only leading, but playing the way he has in a more modern style T20 cricket. He's done it in I really think, a really measured way too. He hasn't been all guns blazing, he's been good intent, but he's played good proper cricket shots.
After that wonderful analysis from Simon Katic, time for a bit of tea. It's Pakistan's own brand, Tapal Tea at the Tapal Tea Lounge.
You can't underestimate the confidence this group now will get out of winning this series 3-0. Australia, very good T20 team. They've been completely outplayed in these conditions. They've got some serious questions to answer now, but Pakistan deserve a lot of the credit and will give this group a big boost heading into the World Cup.
Well, that smash through the offside, hit the turf and went off quickly. We've got to say that boundary after a gap of 25 balls.
And that's the discipline they've been showing just on this occasion, just a fraction too much width. It was a pretty good shot from Mitch Owen, just a fraction of width, and because he's a tall man, gets on top of the bounce, no pace on it with the cutter from Nazim Shah, and he just powers that wide of mid-off.
no pace on the ball. Actually, we in Pakistan somehow start to second guess our own cricket team because it's after a gap of very long gap that we've been able to play a team of Australia's quality. Yes, they may not have the entire range as far as selection is concerned, but they are still the number 2 ranked team in the world. And so this is a huge performance. Fans feel that, beating Zimbabwe, for example, or other kind of minnows in respect to the rankings is no big deal, but this seriously is good. Yorker to end the over, 75 for 5. $75 for the loss of 5 then. Kids, families, all part of this theatre here at Gaddafi Stadium. There's this World Cup frenzy that is building up. Falls short of any of them.
Winning breeds confidence, and I think the thing that stands out has been to win consistently in this form of the game, which can be really inconsistent. It's been the process, and that's what's been exciting to watch.
It's an exciting hit. One bounce over the fence in the slot, and it did climb into it. That's a good 4.
Well watched from Josh Philippi. Slightly slower, 83 k's an hour. Once he picked the turn, he realised that the slog sweep was on offer. He guided it beautifully. So it was a measured shot. Even though he went aerial, he controlled it beautifully into that hole out there in front of square leg nicely.
Top edges it, but safely done in the end. Time for KFC sponsorship. Flip the bucket challenge. All you have to do is do this, actually. Flip the KFC bucket and wear it on your head as fast as you can. The impact would have been outside the stumps, but you've got to find a way to go through this. So put it down to experience for both Owen and Philippe.
This is a great opportunity for both of them here. Just getting outside the line of off stump there, Mitch Owen, so safe, but
gets beaten again. Lack of pace. Abrar wickets has been fascinating to say the least. On target, gets it to spin away, gets it to come back, then he's got a topper as well which bounces more. Gets that length almost every time. There you see him go again. Bowls with the new ball, bowls with the old ball as well. So terrific find and inclusion for Pakistan in T20s. 81 for 5. Slips of premeditated detergent powder. Clean like a dream. Played it about 5 minutes earlier. It was needed. I mean, that's the adjustment the Australians had to make. That's the glittering trophy. Cricket bat, ball. It's a massive unit, this. It is the camera angle that's making it look heavy. And I mean, outstanding fielding. Sabzada Farhan not playing in this game. Picks up a very, very good catch, running in, sliding. 4 for Nawaz. Can't keep him away. He's striking them, and Australians are losing wickets once again.
The top edge from Josh Philippe. This is well caught by Farhan, running in, sliding, losing his feet, but good composure there. Never easy when they're square of the wicket and the ball starts to dip and die at the end. So Philippe departs for 14, and Australia now 82 for 6.
Nawaz got 3 more balls to make it 5 for. Connolly is the new man. This was such a well-timed catch. Never easy really to target the ball when it's coming like that from that square leg angle. And for a 12th man who's not been out there for a long spell, really was a bright catch. Oh, and I think finally, as it worked for Pakistan, he's given him. That's the 5 for Mohammad Nawaz. What a great bowling spell. Nafe in the end making it happen for him. It really did spin a yard. And Australians, well, they lose another one.
Yeah, Connolly trying to use his feet, nullify the spin. But look at this grip. It's turned and bounced and done him all hands up. And a great take and stumping there from Nafe. Connolly departs for a duck, and Australia now 82 for 7.
Doshes is in, left armour. And that is also the end of a splendid bowling spell from Nawaz. 5 for 18 of 4, his best spell in T20Is. 83 for 7. 2025 and now 2026. Been sweet for Nawaz with the ball. 5 for 19. He's now got 5 for 18. After they're struggling a little behind the stumps.
This is beautifully bowled. Makes the adjustment as he sees Connolly advancing. Turn and bounced, and great work to get back to the stumps there from the youngster Nafe. That really spun appreciably. Tossed to win again, but Pakistan deserve all the credit here.
Absolutely right. Just been one-sided affair once again. That's why fans will be just a little bit disappointed also. They wanted more from Australia. And it frustrates you from a cricketing point of view that you keep on making the same mistakes.
Yeah, that'll concern the Australian hierarchy because the gulf between these two teams has been huge.
Even with the choice of shots, you look at how Australia played spin and look at how Pakistan have tackled Australian spinners. It's a chalk and cheese kind of a difference. Hardly have seen the ball being hit in that V area from Australia. Oh, that's close. I think they'll go for a review. I think it's been given. Yeah, it's a straighter one. I think he's got reasons to feel elated. Abrar. Well, they're going for a DRS.
TV Empire 2 director, we have our player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Start with front on, please. Front on is coming. Keep rolling, keep rolling. The ball is close to the bat. To confirm, can I have ultra edge, please?
that. Big hit. Slog sweep leg side. He's had a wonderful series. Pakistan ticking all their boxes. We know that it's just around the corner. 7th. The Men's T20 World Cup starts. Preparation-wise, this series has answered a few questions in the top order. The spinners, obviously, now the strength for Pakistan. They go to Sri Lanka and they'll be pretty confident, especially the way that their spinners are bowled and the way that they fielded. It was Nawaz today. He's taken 5. Not often you get 5 wickets in a T20 game, so almost every player in form. A couple of runs, leg side. And it's all been very smooth in the Tapal Tea Lounge, as have Pakistan been very smooth. Garam garam chai every time you venture in that lounge.
I think a couple of very important points, just to echo what you said, Baz, is Pakistan checking all boxes. It was a question I put up to Salman Ali Agha at the toss in terms of preparation, irrespective of personnel of the opposition. How have you checked your box? And he felt like they've almost got the house in order. I'm very, very happy with the way they've played. Mannerism, the turnaround and the approach for batting, the positive intent himself coming up the order, the middle order finding their feet as well, and then the bowling contingent in terms of spin and pace. Shaheen Shah Afridi at his best, new ball swinging in, picking up a couple of wickets. I think as an entirety, Pakistan will definitely have a spring in their step, confident with their mindset going into that World Cup. Pakistan find themselves in the group with Netherlands, USA and India and Namibia. So those will be the 4 games. On the best of memories from previous T20 World Cup against USA. But Pakistan obviously look a different unit, the approach much better. We never know in a T20 game. So they'll be looking to top that table of theirs.
Goes very wide. Did well, Drocious, to get a bat on that. It is 93 for 8. Australian side get completely dominated. Naseem Shah into his 3rd over. The one is hit really well through the offside, but Nawaz does well. Talked about the spinners, the batting, but the fielding has also caught the eye of Pakistan, being very safe in the outfield. Very good in taking those high catches. Very few mistakes in the field. The only thing I'll say is that not often do Pakistan prepare so well for a World Cup. When you're going to a World Cup, I always feel that there's something missing. The preparation is not quite up there, but this is the first for us.
Baz Khan says that with a bit of a smile on his face, and he's right. I agree with you on that. We've seen Pakistan just undercooked as they approach into the World Cup. Sometimes they find themselves still finding combinations, chop and change in the 15 on the eve of World Cups. In the previous World Cup as well, plenty of 11s being changed after every match, but just this time feel they're much well prepared. Couple of changes in the top order as well. Sajida Farhan and a couple of outings, couldn't quite get the scores. Fakhr promoted from 5 to the open spot from game number 1 to 5. Nafi got a go. I thought he was brilliant with the bat and a cameo of 22 of 11. Middle order has just found its feet at the right time. Usman, Shadab, Nawaz. But for me, the pick and the biggest highlight has been Salman Ali Agha. Leadership, bowling changes, and more importantly, the aggressive intent with the bat.
It is flicker-free moment. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Mike Hesson, he's been coach since, well, May. He'll have an imprint on this side now, and he's quite confident in the way that he structures the 11. Salman Ali Agha now has a consistent run as captain, so that leadership group very much in place. Around the wicket, gone. The edge, and it is Fakhr Zaman at point.
And smiles are broadening for Pakistan as they inch closer to a series sweep against the Australians. 9 down now for Australia, just the 96. Naseem Shah into the surface. Teasing length catch from Fakhr Zaman, and that just might be the close of the game and the series. Australia 96 for 9, and that does mean Pakistan register a 3-0 series victory against Australia.
Yeah, shaking hands, a welcome sight, but Zampa, he hasn't come out to bat, so that is it. Pakistan completing a 3-0 victory over Australia. It has been a superb performance, and they've by far been the better side in all 3 games. It's been batting, bowling, fielding, all 3 departments being superior. Not often do you say that against an Australian side. Ishmael has a lot of thinking to do. The World Cup around the corner, not the preparation they would have liked, but for Pakistan, it is exactly to script. They made sure that Australia don't find any sort of rhythm in this series. Interestingly, there was not a single 50 scored by Australia batter in this series, which is quite a surprise. Pakistan well happy. Nawaz with his 5 wickets. Salman Ali Agha, superb performance throughout the series. Babar Azam coming back into form. Australia, on the other hand, their bowling suffered, the batting, well, not delivering, so they have questions on how to play against spin, how to play on pitches where the ball doesn't skid on. But for Pakistan, after 2018, they won a series 3-0.
Yeah, proceedings drawn to a close with a commanding victory, 3-0 series sweep. Only the 3rd time in the history of T20 3-match series that Australia have been at the receiving end of a 3-0 whitewash, and this is now twice that Pakistan has done it to them. Just confirming that Adam Zampa picked up a groin injury, hence why 96 for 9 is the close of the equation. Pakistan dominant series win, and a lot of highlights that will propel them with momentum and a lot of confidence into the T20 World Cup. Salman Ali Agha can be very proud of the way he's led in the field, in particular with the bat. Just feel the entire contingent has checked all boxes. Fielding top-notch, batting approach, intent, shot selection, and the combinations of bowling And the crowd definitely was entertained, not just on one, but on all three occasions, with Pakistan winning all three games comfortably.
Shaheen Shah Afridi, he bowled well tonight too, so that box also ticked. Babar Azam, his 50, this is that winning moment. The outside edge and Fakhr Zaman with the catch. Got everyone by surprise because it was just the 9th wicket. Zappa didn't come out to bat, so muted celebrations because they weren't quite sure if this was it or not. But Mike Hessen will be very happy. The leadership group